Metric version 5.0 is now available to download on the App Store. Let's walk through the latest features this update brings to the app and how you can make your workouts even more effective to drive strength, size, and power gains. Metric is a barbell tracking and workout planning app that uses computer vision to record video and track the speed, tempo, and bar path of your lifts in the gym using just the camera on your phone. Let's unpack the newest Metric 5.0 updates in 6 parts. A name change, automatic RPE and RIR profiling, personal record tracking, recording and video playback, manual mode, and to finish, a list of all the UI improvements and workflow enhancements we've added in version 5.0. Metric VBT is now known as just Metric. Since we first launched on the App Store back in 2022, both the Metric app and what is possible with barbell tracking technology have outgrown the traditional velocity-based training or VBT terminology. Barbell tracking is about so much more than just velocity-based training. Metric is a full-featured workout planning and video analysis application that provides objective and detailed insights into what is happening inside each individual repetition of a set, providing data and metrics to track the quality of your training in real time. These metrics can be bar speed and power as they traditionally have, but it can also be bar path, lifting tempo, consistency, range of motion, in-set fatigue, and so much more. You can find Metric, the app, on the App Store by searching for Metric Barbell Tracker. The great 1-2 punch for optimized strength training is the synergy of RPE or RIR and VBT, velocity-based training. Both these things together help lifters optimize and auto-regulate their workouts in real time. This is why we've expanded our workout profiling options. You can now train with velocity profiles, power profiles, and now an RPE/RIR profile, all generated and updated live during your workout. As you record sets and log RPE values, Metric will generate and update a personalized RPE chart for the exercise, showing you the weights for each RPE and rep combination, allowing you to find exactly the right training weights to match your fatigue and readiness in the moment. Here's an example. Let's say you hit a final warm-up set of 5 reps on 110 kilos at an RPE of 7.5. What we need to do today is 2 sets of 2 doubles at an 8 to an 8.5 RPE. So from the workout page, after I do that warm-up set, I can open up the RPE chart for that exercise and see that if I want to now hit those 2 doubles at an RPE of 8 to 8.5, Metric suggests 123 kilos. This is much better than trying to doggedly hit some arbitrary weight that we planned weeks in advance, but it also takes a lot of the guesswork out of finding the right weight in an auto-regulated system like this for that working set. We've improved how you track your progress in Metric with a revamped personal record system. First, every set that you record will now show 4 personal record badges, one each for load, power, rep, and velocity records. If you set a new record, the corresponding badge will light up, whereas if you miss that record, then it will stay dim, but the progress bar shows you just how close or far you got to hitting that PR. For more info on specific records, tap the badge to see a detailed breakdown, including a log of your record as it's changed over time and the number of days it's been since you last hit a record for that exercise. The second improvement to personal records is the addition of a full record log in your performance tab. Open any exercise and below the progress charts, you'll see the table filled with all your records for that exercise. Load, mean, and peak power up the top, and then a list of mean velocity, peak velocity, and rep records you have for every training weight you've logged in Metric. Video tracking is at the heart of Metric, and in Metric 5.0, we've made this even better, starting with a refresh of the video recording screen. All the crucial video and barbell tracking settings are now available in the camera control stack. Tap to open the action buttons, and you can rapidly modify all your recording settings right here on the camera view. Customize your plate sizing, toggle between camera modes using mode 2 or mode 3 when performing your explosive lifts, customize the real-time feedback provided during your set, turn on or off the metronome for tempo guidance during your sets, switch between rear and selfie lens, and of course you can zoom in and zoom out to find that perfect framing, which you can also do by pinching on the video screen. After you've recorded your training videos, there are new ways to store and review your videos too. The refresh set review page has your video front and center. Tap to play, or for your video control and management options, they are handled under the export button in the toolbar. Tap here to access your video playback and file management settings, along with 3 ways to store your videos. First, you can now manually save videos in the in-app video library individually, allowing you to be selective of which videos you want to keep in your workout and which ones you're not so interested in saving. Second, you can export videos directly to the camera roll, where videos will be saved to your Photos app, complete with bar path and auto trimmed to save space. Third, you can choose to share your video directly from Metric into whatever messaging or social media platform you like. Lastly, the video library has had a refresh too, with 2 views now available. Choose between the grid and list view, and the video library search has also been improved. Barbell tracking is a really useful tool for training, and collecting data is one of those things that compounds over time. The more you do it, the more useful the data becomes, and the more it will help you train hard and smart. However, there are going to be times when you want to log your workout, but you don't want to, or you just can't set up a camera to track and film your sets. Whether you're in a pinch for time, in a gym that doesn't have the space, or you're not lifting with your usual equipment, there needs to still be a way to complete your workout without that barbell tracking step. In 5.0, you can now toggle on and off barbell tracking functionality, turning Metric into a focused workout planning app, allowing you to tick off your sets and complete the workout without that barbell tracking step. Start by opening up a workout, whether it be empty or from a template, go to Training Preferences, then turn off the toggle labeled Enable Barbell Tracking. While you're there, see what other settings you might like to customize. For me, I always leave that display always on enabled so that my screen doesn't sleep between sets during a workout. You can now also customize your default barbell tracking metrics for both set review and the workout page from here in this Training Preferences view as well. Along with these big ticket improvements in Metric 5.0, there are also a heap of smaller improvements that have been added to the app. A little welcome animation on the homepage, a homepage training summary section with your current recovery timer and training streak, profile pictures on the homepage, a news feed up top of the homepage, quick action buttons for recording a single set or importing video, a quick start guide for new lifters to help you get started in Metric, smoother chart interactions, improvements to estimations on our 1RM calculation, restyled the release notes, quicker profile switching for coaches when you're in multi-athlete modes, and you can now filter the exercises included in your performance chart list, hiding those exercises where a progress chart is something you might be less interested in keeping an eye on. At the time of recording, Metric is still only available on iOS, and you'll need to be on iOS 17 or newer in order to access these latest features. Android users, we know we're working on it. Be sure to subscribe for any updates or news on developments on that platform. And lastly, if you think the app is still missing some key features or there's something you're just dying to have in your workouts, or if you'd be one of those first people to jump on an Android version of Metric if it were to come out, then leave a comment below. We love hearing from lifters and coaches who use our app, and it would be great to hear what you think we should be working on next, or what we might in fact be missing.